Hi everybody. I was just wanting to get on here and probably kind of sort of vent a little bit. So I feel like this week with the Lupron or whatever, I don't know if it's like I feel like it's really starting to kick in or something because I just had like a super emotional week, so I can't even promise that I won't cry in this video, but I'll try my best to keep it together. So, I know the last video I left off with saying that I would show you guys a picture of our embryos from September when we transferred. So, hopefully you can see. And then it was kind of like I don't know what the perfect ones look like. I don't know, and I don't know what grade these were, but those were our little snow babies. Well, actually, they weren't snow babies; they weren't frozen at the time, but those were the two that we had transferred then. Um, okay, so today has been stressful because I needed to get my first blood draw for the progesterone level in the is it estradiol or estradiol, whatever, I don't know how to if that's how you pronounce it. But so my fault because I did not call. I usually go to my base clinic or whatever, and I got my betas done there, so I didn't think anything would be different. So anyways, I went there like I would always do to get my levels drawn, and it's imperative that my clinic gets the results within 1 to 2 days. And mind you, we're in a different state, so yeah. So anyways, I went into the clinic or whatever, and the guy that I've dealt with before, he knows our situation. He usually gets everything faxed quickly and all that stuff. So anyways, he's looking at the stuff and he's like, yeah, we won't have the, well, I was like, I need to make sure you guys are going to have this in 1 to 2 days or whatever. So he was like, I don't think so. I think it's going to be a week. So I'm like, oh hell, like that's not a good thing. So he went and talked to like his manager or whatever. He's like, yeah, we won't be able to get the results or whatever facts. And if anything, probably by Monday, Tuesday. So I'm like, okay, that's not going to work. So I called my nurse for IVF or whatever. I couldn't get in contact with her because I was trying to see like, what other people do that live out of state. So anyways, I just wound up calling Quest, trying to figure that out, whatever. So I'll go to Quest. I did get my blood work drawn. However, I'm still kind of nervous because, they were saying like, oh yeah, we can get it done in 1 to 2 days, 1 to 2 days. I'm like, okay. So when they get ready to draw the blood work, I asked the other lady, she was like, yeah, definitely 1 to 2 days. I'm like, okay. So then she got my blood work and I'm leaving out, she's like, all right, we'll have this done in 2 to 3 days. So I'm like, what? Like, thought you pretty much sure you said 1 to 2 days. She's like, oh, well, yeah, that is, but we just have to say 2 to 3. I'm like, okay, but it's very, like, important that you get this done 1 to 2 days or whatever. So she was like, yeah, we will. So I'm worried about that. I'm hoping that it goes through because I know, according to my paperwork, they get the results and then they will start me on the S-trace or whatever, depending. So, whatever. Okay, so then, other things, I'm hoping that all works out. But just the Lupron, I mean, I've been super emotional. I'm not really a crier, but just all this week, I guess, so everything, just the thoughts of like, okay, what, yes, we have another embryo left, or well, we have 3 or whatever, but it's just like, we go through so many changes of, sometimes flying to where we have to go in the DMV area, sometimes getting a hotel or whatever, and you just go through so many changes, taking off work. So of course those thoughts, I feel like, started to creep in my head. I guess the closer it gets, hold on, let me get myself together. The closer it gets, I get, just nervous because you don't know, like, nothing is guaranteed or whatever. So it's just kind of like, of course, you pray and hope or whatever, but it's just, I don't know, I'm just ready for it to be, sorry, I'm just ready for it to finally be like our moment. And I don't know, I just feel like it's just such a tough situation to be in because we literally have no control. And I'm one of those people who like kind of like to, have control of everything. And it's just that one thing that you literally don't. Like everything is just on a hope and prayer and praying that the timing is right and stuff. And that you finally, just have that moment or whatever. So, and I'm so sick of this loop run. Like seriously, because I'm so not a crier. But like I said, I just feel like it's probably like everything or whatever. And then right now I'm in this my last few months of nursing school, so we're in our maternity, course, and of course we're going through this, and I'm not one of those people who like tell everybody, my situation or whatever, like. So, anyways, going through the class, and we get to the topic of IVF and just all these things, and of course people's comments, and granted that they have no idea, of course, but when you're going through something and you have people like, oh, I don't believe in that, or those people, they just think too hard, or if they just don't think about it, they will get pregnant, and they stress their selves out, and da 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 da. And I'm just like, these people have no idea. And for me, it's like, so close to my heart. So therefore, I'm not going to. I don't feel like it's the right thing for me to come out and just go on my tangent or whatever. Now, granted, there are some moments where I might just say like, oh, well, everybody's situation is different, so you don't know or whatever. But so anyway, so I'm trying to not leave my emotions basically at the door while I'm going through this course or whatever. So anyways, that's been hard because they don't understand it. So many reasons. It's not just like a couple, and some people do maybe at times or whatever, but it's not like you're just sitting here and thinking about it all, 24/7, I guess. So I know for me, it wasn't that way. It was just once the time had went by and I was realized like, okay, we haven't got pregnant yet. Something has to be off. And there's so many things that play into it. Like, there could be egg issues or whatever, where somebody may need an egg donor, or it could just be an implantation issue, or a low sperm count, or a low motility. Like, there's just so many things that go into that. I'm like, it's not just a thing of like, if you just don't think about it. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I get that sometimes that actually happens, but some people literally have legit issues that if it wasn't for IVF, they would not have their little ones today or whatever, because they had to go that route. So anyways, that's just has been frustrating to me. But like I said, I understand that some of them don't know or whatever. So anyways, that's just been slightly annoying to me. But like I said, I'm just hoping that everything works out, and I feel like the closer the time gets, like, because of course, from the videos you've been seeing, like, I've been, chill, and I'm usually like that, so I'm thinking that maybe it's just the Lupron or whatever. But the closer it gets, the more I get like, just like that fear of like the unknown, or that fear of like coming to, oh my God, I'm about to cry again, but coming to beta day and just like hoping that, okay, anticipating that, like, okay, you're gonna have great numbers, like they're gonna double, you're gonna be pregnant, you're going to have aids and pregnancy. Like, I keep trying to speak these